list, and then one is my Platinum Presenters list, which is, my Beachbody business list. And I do not go to bed until they're done. I don't. And the reason for that is this. I have a goal that's bigger than my sleep. I have a goal that's more important to me than I have a clean house. Which, by the way, I'm going to talk about that in a second. I know that's like kind of weird for some of y'all, but I would rather give up my sleep and reach the goals for my family and for my kids and still give them my time than not and sort of let it go by the wayside. And I forgot to write that thank you note. Oh gosh, it's been a month and I see the person in the mall and I'm like, hey, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm not going to forget because I'm going to write it down. Any way you want, I do my phone and I do a written one too. I transfer that onto my Outlook calendar. If you don't have one of those, I highly suggest you get it. APDs and people that are APD camp. Wasn't it funny when Christine was doing her PowerPoints and her to-do list kept slapping up there from Outlook? Bing! Mindy, Christine meeting. Bing! Johnny's t-ball practice. Bing! Change the laundry. You know, whatever. It was all this stuff on her to-do list, but it kept her going. Moving in the right direction where we never got really too far off the point. Make a daily list. Every single day. I would highly recommend making one for a month, and then of course your yearly. Yearly ones are big ones. Y'all, and this is not me, this is what I got from Shalene. And Shalene got this from Brian Tracy. Passed it on and said, you know, she made a to-do list and look what happened. Turbo kick. She focused on a little thing called turbo kick, and anybody familiar with that? That's all I'm saying, that's all I'm saying. Complete each one every day and make it a habit. Don't go to bed until it's done. I personally like to do mine at night because everyone's asleep, everyone's in bed. I have the quiet roar of my husband snoring next to me and I'm at peace. I'm making my to-do list, I'm thinking, and also as my day goes on, I make a list. I email myself. I mean, like really, I'm going to be one of those old people with like a tablet and a pen around their neck. Going, oh, I don't forget, and I write it down. But I do that now, and you know what? I've accomplished so much just since I started doing this compared to years that I've accomplished not a whole lot. And by the way, self-esteem has a lot to do with accomplishment. Do you know that? Do you know that? I would love it if you answered, really. Okay, thank you. So, figuring out your goals. This is kind of simple, and I just want you to write it down so that you can move forward with this. What are your top priorities? For me, faith, family, fitness. The F words. Which I think is very funny. You think a person with the habit is funny. Faith, family, fitness. Those are my big ones. And then everything else comes from there. Faith, family, fitness. Then what are your big goals? I want to be 124-star diamond. I was supposed to be funnier than that. Wasn't it funny? My next goal is I want to be 5-star diamond. I want to get my second CBC to diamond, and I want to get my husband to diamond. That's where I want to go. Big goals are also, actually I hit one of my goals, and I tell you this is very silly, but I always wanted a special car. I've wanted this car really for about probably 10 years. And I said, when I hit a certain amount, husband, I'm going to buy this car. He said, okay, you're funny, type of thing. I hit the goal, and it was consistent, and I said, hey, I'm at the Land Rover dealership, I'm buying my Land Rover. Wait, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I mean, like, he was so scared of what I was going to get, came right beside me, and as we were doing it, he said, you know what? I'm very proud of you. Aww. Look! Having the approval of your husband, where they say they're proud of you, isn't that a good feeling? I want my husband to be proud of me, I want my bosses to be proud of me, I want my mom, of course my kids, that's it. And that's the big things. That was one of my goals, but it was something I could reach. What small things can I do to move me closer to my big goals? Those are the things we need to do every day. Tasks. Things can I do? Shalene used this weekend. She goes, you don't just put on your goal list for tomorrow, I'm going to get a book published. You're like, that's not going to happen tomorrow. She's like, think of all the things that are going to happen to get your book published. Well, you got to write it. You got to figure out what you're going to say and get someone to edit it. You know what I mean? Go on this whole list. Something that reaches you towards the big goals that are your yearly goals. Research these. Make notes and only do what moves you forward. So research people that have done this before. Research people that have reached the goals that you want to reach. I'll take that as a compliment, Monica. And it's all right. And go forward towards it. Y'all, a lot of people have done the hard work for us. We just have to research it. Shelly didn't recreate the wheel. Craig Holiday didn't recreate the wheel. What did he do? Made a map. And we followed it.